Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl Kiki. You know I'm checking in from Chicago, Illinois for those of you who are new here. And I'm happy to be here. I hope all of you all are doing great. I want to pop in really quick because soon it will be dark and I got some other stuff I got to take care of. But I've been very, very busy, guys. You all have not seen me a lot. You didn't see me a lot last week, and so far you haven't seen me a lot. But it's only Tuesday, so we have so much more time to go. But anyway, let me tell you guys something. Hi, what is your name? Coraine? Am I pronouncing that right? How are you? Michael G, hello to you. Let me tell you guys something. You all saw the video that I put out last week about having memberships now. And I started my memberships unapologetically. I don't personally care how anybody feels about that. I have been on YouTube a very, very long time, and people are always talking about they love me and they like what I bring and they love what I deliver. And so I made a decision. I had thought about it for over several months because initially I did not want to start my memberships, but I thought about it, and it is cutting down, it's going to cut down off the riffraff because there are so many different people that come into my comment thread. They are disrespecting me sometimes, they are trolling, they are disrespecting some of you all that comment. Some people feel like if they make a comment on my live that I don't always see it, or they have accused me of ignoring them. And you all have to understand there are a nice amount of people that are subscribed to me or they follow me, and so I cannot catch every single comment that comes in. So with the memberships, this gives a lot of you all the opportunity to get to know me more on a personal level. I will not discuss certain things up here like I normally do. I'm going to specifically leave it for people who come to the memberships. So I just wanted to mention that in this quick live that I'm doing so you all will know. And that's pretty much it with that. I just want to throw that back out there again because I have not seen you all. Caribbean Queen, how are you? Danny Adams, shout out to Danny Adams. Hey Danny, he's checking in. That's my brother. He supports me. Danny loves me. He holds me accountable, and I'm happy he's here with me. I'm happy all of you all are here with me. I am so happy that you guys are here with me. So absolutely. So anyway, guys, you guys saw the title. I just want to tell you all real quick that in the workplace, for those of you who are still going to an actual job and you are not at a level where you are crossing over to entrepreneurship, where you're working for yourself or you're opening a business, I want to let you all know, for those who are a work tattletale, this is very prevalent in the workplace, where there are people who work and they are at work to tell on what everybody else is doing. They are not really paying attention to their job. They are not really paying attention to what they're supposed to be doing because they are overly concerned about what everybody else is doing. You're always going to have somebody in the workplace that feels like, and they believe that they are the manager, or they believe that they are the supervisor. And when you are coming in late, if you are not clocking out at the end of the day, at the time they clock out, or they see you talking to certain people, or just any little thing, there are always going to be these types of people in the workplace that feel it is their job and it is their duty to expose you and air you out and tell HR or tell the supervisor or tell the manager that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. But I am here to let you know, you have to stay in your own lane. You have to stay in your own lane. You cannot be concerned about what everybody else is doing in the workplace because you have a job to do. I have never in my life, when I was at my old job, I never saw the few people that were the work tattletales, I never saw them get elevated. I saw everybody else that I knew did not deserve the position get elevated, get referred. They got referenced by other people, but the person that was always running the HR, the person that was always running to the manager, the person that was always running to the supervisor, they never got elevated. They never got a higher position when they were telling on what everybody else was doing. And I start to question, when you see people like this in the workplace who are always going back telling on other people, you have to begin to question what is going on in their private personal life. Because I don't care what anybody says. People will argue me down about this, but I just truly believe this to the core of my soul. People who come to work and they are conducting themselves like this, they're bitter, they're angry, they're always pissed off, and they feel the need to tell on what everybody else is doing because they want to see them go down, they want to see them get in trouble. I just feel like it's something in their personal private life that's going on and they are unhappy. And so that unhappiness and that bitterness, it manifests itself in the workplace. You see it manifest itself. And so I just need you all to know that your job is for you to work, complete, clock out, and go home. That's it. I don't have anything else deeper to tell you. But this type of conversation needs to be had more and more, because I think what's happening with a lot of people in the workplace, they're getting too familiar and too comfortable with people that they work with. And this is a very big problem, and it is a very big distraction. People will automatically assume that the manager, the supervisor, and the regular employees like them, that these people are their family, they can trust them, and they can tell them certain things. And you really will be believing sometimes that these people have your back until something goes down. When something goes down and something kicks off, these very people who you're telling all of your business to, they're not even there for you. They will be questioned. Let's say you're accused of something and your job is on the line. They'll pick out the person that they know you hang with and that you always profess to be this great guy or this great girl, and they're your friend and you all are cool, and they will question them. They will say, well, you know what, so and so's gonna get fired, or we're gonna write so and so up because they had an altercation. Can you tell us who started it? Now they may know that you really didn't start it. They may know that somebody else started it, but they will be quiet. They will say, well, I don't want to get into that. I'm not going to say anything. They'll be silent. And so I'm saying all that to say, this is why you cannot start getting familiar with people that you work with. You can't, because people are only cool for as far as you can throw them. But after you leave and you turn your back, or something goes down or something kicks off, they become a totally complete different person. And so you need to understand, you got to set boundaries with people that you work with. You have to. I don't care who agrees with me or not. I'm not coming live for you all to agree with me. I'm just putting out this information because I've gotten a flood of emails. Okay, and I've had one-on-one sessions with people about different scenarios and different things that play out with them in the workplace, and they go through these things, but at the same time they are overly comfortable and too familiar with their coworkers. They're very familiar with the people that they work with. And you have got to ask these people, why do you trust so and so? Why are you telling them all of your business? Why are you not focused? Why are you going into the job to try to make friends? And then, on the other hand, you have people that are the tattletales. What is going on in your personal private life that makes you come to work every day and you're concerned about who's not clocking out on time when the shift ends? That is the weirdest thing to me with people. I never understood that. When I was at my old job, it was a woman. She knew every single worker that was not clocking out at 3 o'clock on the dot, or if we had to work till 4:30, or we had to work till 5:30. She knew every single one. She was a regular worker just like everybody else. She was not a team lead, she was not a supervisor, she was not a manager, but she knew every single person that went out into the parking lot and they were talking, or they were playing, or they were drinking, or they were smoking, and she knew the ones that did not clock out. She knew exactly who was stealing time. But here's my deal. If they're stealing time, what is it taking away from your paycheck? You acting like you coming out your pocket paying these workers. You're not coming out your pocket paying these workers. So why is it that you feel the need to snitch on people who are not clocking out? How is it affecting you on a day-to-day basis? That's a legitimate question. That is a legitimate question. Then there are some people in the workplace, they want to go tell HR and the supervisor and the manager who's coming into work late every day. Now, don't get me wrong. In certain jobs, you do have to have your team there on time, because if somebody does not come to work on time, it will put more weight and more work on the other people because you're absent. I'm not necessarily talking about that. I'm just talking about sometimes from time to time, some of you all just have a bad day. You have a bad morning. You weren't really feeling well. You were sick. You got to work late. You got to drop your little kids off. You got to drop your babies off at school. You and your spouse got into it, or you just had a crummy day. And so you came in, you got caught up in traffic. You might have saw a accident on the e-way, and you didn't get to work on time. You were 10 or 15, maybe 20, 30 minutes late. And there are some people, the manager may not have even known that you came in late, because the manager was walking around or doing something else. But it's always that one person in the job. They go and tell the manager, oh, you know, so-and-so came in late. They've came in late 3 times this week. My question would be, what reward are you getting from telling on that coworker or particular coworkers that keep coming in late? What money is it taking out of your check? How is it affecting you privately? How is it affecting you personally? How? Can somebody in the chat please answer that question for me? Because I really just don't understand that. I don't understand that. I just don't get it. How people feel it's their job and their duty to be a tattletale. You see it in church. Sometimes you'll see it in your family, but you will see it in the workplace. You're not the supervisor. You're not the manager. So why do you feel like I got to tell on this person? What is going on within you? What's going on in your heart? What's going on in your spirit? What's going on in your mind where you want to see people that you work with get fired, get suspended, get rolled up, or you want rumors spread about them for people to perceive them in a bad light? What's going on with you? That's a real question. Something's going on with you when you want to see people get in trouble? You want to see people be hated. You want to see people go down. You get pleasure out of that. You gloat in that. Something's going on with you. So now it's time for you to soul search. You got to ask yourself, if you're the workplace bully, or you're the workplace messy busybody, or you're the workplace tattletale, you got to look at yourself and say, why do I want to trick on people that I work with? You got that much hate in your heart? You're that angry. You're that jealous that you just, if somebody come in late, what do they have to do with you? When I was at my last job, if somebody came in late, I could care less. It didn't affect me in the least bit. I could care less. I see them come in late and I'd be like, oh, okay. Sometimes they come in late 3, 4, 5 times. Every day of the week, some people would come in late. I literally didn't care. I literally didn't care. I would look at them and be like, anyway, let me get back to my job. But it was some people, they would not let it go. They would not let it go. They would come to you. Some of them would try to come to me. Kiki, did you see so-and-so? They came in late. Are you going to tell? Are you going to write? No, I'm not about to write nobody up. I'm not about to go and tell corporate nothing. For what? I don't care. This is not taking nothing out of my check. Why are you so worried about it? Some people at work, they tell everything you do. Somebody comes in there. If it's I guess a requirement for how you can or can't wear your hair. I'm going to tell y'all a true story. This happened too. Y'all know I get my hair braided. Okay. Because my hair is long. When I get my hair braided, I can't get short braids. I have to get long braids, like knotless. So one particular time, it was a rule. They didn't want us wearing beads because they said it was a hazard. They said that me walking around, I could have been walking in the hall one day, or I could have walked in the office or whatever, and one of the beads could have fell out and somebody tripped on it and they slipped and fell and broke their ankle. Now, for years, I was coming in and I would get beads on the end of my braids because that's just my thing. That's just my signature. Just like you all see these little things in my hair, that's just certain things that I do with that, and I'm not going to apologize for it. It's part of my personality. That's my style, whatever. So, anyway, nothing was ever said. I was always complimented. Women would be like, Kiki, who braids your hair? Who is your beautician? Who is your hairstylist? It was drawing a lot of attention. Nothing I was doing on purpose. I'm just being me. And so nothing was said. Then one day it was a huge meeting in the hallway. Corporate came over there. Big bosses came over there. The government came in. A couple of them. It was a whole bunch of people having a meeting. So I walked past. It was time for me to go to my lunch break. I'm like, I'm finna go to lunch. Hey, I wasn't doing the meeting. So I'm walking past. I come back from lunch break. One of the manager pulls me to the side and say, Kiki, you got to take your beads out. I'm looking at him. I'm like, why do I need to take my beads out? For almost 3 years, I've been working for this company. I've been wearing beads. Nothing has ever been said to me. What is the problem? He was like, well, somebody from corporate saw them and they said that it could possibly be a hazard. I said, is this in the work handbook? Is it in the handbook that we can't wear beads? He was like, no, I don't think it is. But I mean, if they complain about it, just go back to your beautician and tell them to take it out. I said, hey, listen, do you know how much I paid for my hair? You really think I'm about to go and have them take something out of my hair when I paid over $275 for my hair and I had to sit there for 10, 11, 12 hours? You gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy. Now, I wasn't saying these words to him. I'm saying that to y'all. I'm very respectful. I don't want y'all thinking like I was snapping out and being ignorant and ghetto and rude. That's not how the conversation was going. But I was like, are you serious? I was like, no, seriously, you're really serious right now. He was like, yes, Kiki, I'm really serious. You gotta take the beads out. I said, okay, how about this? I spent a lot of money on my hair. It took a very long time. That's part of my culture. I don't know if you're really aware of the African American culture. And when we get our hair done, when we get our hair braided, we will wear beads on the end of our hair. We will put shells in our hair, and sometimes we will put turbans on our hair or head wraps. I came in with a pretty head wrap. Like I said, this is real stuff that will go on with me. And it was certain types of women that would tell. Nobody else would say anything, but it was certain women. I would see them out the corner of my eye looking at me because people be like, oh my God, Kiki, you look so cute. You look so pretty. Girl, where you get your turban from? It's so glittery and decorated. And they would confront me about that. Somebody came and confronted me about that. Oh, Kiki, you got to wear all your real hair out. I'm like, okay, what's the problem now? Oh, well, the shiny turban, you can't wear it because it's like glitter on it, and it could come off or a piece of the jewel. I'm like, really? It was a bunch of stuff, Patricia. Hey, sweetheart. It was a bunch of stuff that was being said. Initially, what people were not even paying attention to, they started paying attention to it. So I told them, getting back to the bead situation, I told them, I was like, guess what? How about I put a scarf over my head? Can I put a scarf? Because they have those in the beauty supply for like long hair and braids. They even got shower caps that could be the length of your locks or your braids. I was like, can I put one of those on my head and cover it up and then tuck my hair behind my jacket, wear a jacket or something? He was like, yeah, sure, as long as your beads are not exposed. That's exactly what I ended up doing. Because it was due for me to take them out like a couple of weeks after that. So I had wore it for a while before something was said. I had wore it for like a month. Nothing was said. But one girl, this was a black girl. And see, this is bad. Excuse that, y'all. That's an ambulance. It was a huge fire over here in my neighborhood earlier. So it's real busy. Even on some videos I made, y'all gonna hear some noises in the background. So I'm apologizing ahead of time. But it was a black girl. And see, African American people, if you up here in the chat and you guilty of this, you gotta stop. Because African American people, you go against your own people, and I hate that about us. I hate that about our culture. I'm not addressing no other culture that's up here. I'm addressing Negroes. I'm addressing African American people. I'm addressing y'all. I'm calling you out because this is what you see. Your own people will go against you. Where they supposed to protect you and have your back, they will side and go right against you to see you go down. And this black girl, she was a sanitation worker. She came to me one day and was like, oh, Kiki, did you take your beads out? And I'm sitting back looking at her like, Why are you worried about if my beads are still in? And you know what I told her? I said, nope. I said, but my hair is covered. They can't say nothing to me. How's it a hazard? It's not a hazard. And she left me alone because she knew just from the tone of my voice, like, stop asking this girl questions. Don't ask her nothing. And so I just want to talk to you guys about this. Like, something different has to happen in the workplace. And African American people, get yourself together. You all have become too comfortable, too friendly, and too familiar with the people that you work with. You're not supposed to go to work and be having sex with people that you work with, okay? And like I said, I've addressed this in several of the videos when this topic comes up, but I'm talking about it again. Some of you all, you got a whole wife at home. I don't care how your wife is cutting up. That's the woman you chose to put a ring on her finger and marry. Hello. I don't care how bad your husband is cutting up. That's the man you chose as your husband and to help you give birth to children. He planted his seeds within you. You birthed out his children if that's your situation. How dare you come into the workplace and you picking out people to have sex with? You will ruin your beautiful family all for minutes of a sexual act. It's just not worth it. I don't care how fine they are. I don't care how they vibe. I don't care how good they make you feel. Don't let the enemy deceive you. That's what lust does. It's deception. It's deception. It's a distraction. You all have got to take more control. You got to stay focused. Stay focused. I don't care if you work for yourself and you moving towards entrepreneurship. Even at working from home, you've got to stay focused. But I just think it's very weird. It's abnormal for somebody to go to work to be a tattletale. They worried about what everybody else is doing. They snitching on everybody. And then when they can't hit you with, okay, this person not sleeping with nobody. This person don't do no type of drugs. This person don't drink. This person not saying nothing. They not telling me none of their business. You know what they do? They look at your hair. They look at what you got on. I mean, it was the pettiest things. Like I said, why was I reprimanded for my hair? Why? I don't even work for this company no more. But I just still sit back and think about how many other African American women, or just women, period, that's coming in the workplace that's cute, that are very mindful of how they dress, and they're very neat and clean. They will zoom in on anything just to put you in drama. Sometimes you could be the quietest person. You could be quiet as a mouse, but somebody will find some type of way to put you in some type of mess or confusion. They will want to put you in some type of scandal. They will try to spread some type of rumor around about you because you don't tell them your business. You don't sit with them at lunch. You don't talk to them. You don't hang out with them. Men getting mad because you don't want to have sex with them because they accustomed to all them other girls at the job. They didn't hit them, but then they trying to hit you, and then you don't want to let them hit. So now they spreading rumors about you, saying you did this sexual act on them and you ain't did absolutely nothing. But they just want people to perceive you in a negative light. This is real talk, and these are the demons that is running rampant in certain people. This is why I tell you all, you got to stay to yourself. If you're new and you're about to start a job, you're about to go to a new job, because some of you all, God gonna give you a clean slate. You got a lot of mess that went on with you at your old job, so now you have another opportunity to start a fresh new job. I'm telling you all, when you go into that new job, stay focused. In the beginning, you got to make up your mind who you're gonna be at that job. Even when people come and they say, welcome, I'm happy you here, keep it at that. Be civil. I'm not saying be mean. Don't be a butthole. Don't be a bee. I'm not saying be that. Be nice. Be cordial. Show the spirit of the Lord. But you know what? Cut it off after that. You don't owe these people anything. Stay focused. You go to work. Good morning, everybody. Good night, everybody, if you clocking out. If they say, hey, you want to come sit with me? I'm having lunch. Oh, no, thank you. You know what? Gotta call my kids and check on my kids. Gotta call my mom. Gotta call my dad. Gotta check on them. They under the weather. They're older. They're not really the best in health. Let me check on them. Can't sit with you at lunch. Nah, I kind of want to eat lunch by myself today. Kind of stressed out. Got some business calls I got to make. Y'all better come up with something. I'm not saying lie. But you know what? You have to keep yourself separated, Be blameless. The Bible talks about this because when you're blameless, it's hard for people to really put you in something. But when you start getting comfortable and when you start getting familiar, that is when people can make up lies on you and spread rumors about you. I'm telling you, that's a good one. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it what is it? Kaya? You said gotta call my wife or husband. Yes. Tell these people I gotta call my hubby, gotta call wifey. Y'all better come up with something. Y'all better, come on, people, we gotta do better. Even in the church, it's jobs in the church. I told you all this before. Some people get a paycheck to do the position you see them doing in church. Did y'all know that? There are some musicians that get paid. They get a paycheck at the end of the week, just like you, or every 2 weeks, or every once a month. Everybody payroll is different. So all I'm telling y'all is that there are some people like that, even in the church setting. The secretary in the church, the janitor, certain cooks that's in the church, people that's in production that does the sounds. So the pastor sounds, or the apostle or the bishop, they sound on point when they on the microphone preaching. You know what I'm saying? They the sound tech. They doing voiceovers or whatever they doing. The choir director, these people get checks. I'm not saying that's at every church. I don't want y'all twisting my words around. But it's a lot of mega churches, okay? People are on the payroll. They have a job to do. And sometimes that's when it turns carnal. Because they bringing their regular job up into the church setting. And it starts to get sticky. It starts to get messy. But I'm telling y'all, I'm telling my people, the people that are inspired by me, the people that watch me, the people that follow me, you have to get your focus back. You got to get your focus back. Stop skinning and grinning in these people's faces. These people are not your friends. To be honest, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to just say it. Because I'm going to say it with the kingdom people too at their job, within the church. A lot of these people really don't even like you like that. I just got to give y'all the real. A lot of people that be skinning and grinning in your face and complimenting your hair, or they come in your comment section complimenting you, and people be like they love you so much. These people really don't like you like that. And that's real talk. This is not up for debate with me. I can't speak on y'all individual life, but I'm telling you what I know. Not only from discernment, but just from my personal experience. These people really don't like you like that. Did you all know somebody will be jealous of you, or they'll be competitive with you, but so they can fight their jealousy or their competitive spirit, they'll act like they're cool with you. They'll act. People are very good at wearing a mask and pretending to stay connected to you. They would rather try to develop a friendship with you than be your enemy. That's real talk. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know. So, you know what, guys? That's what I popped in to tell y'all. Bring your focus back. And it's actually a video message that's coming out about this as well. Because from that, a lot of emails came to me. A lot of people had come to me. They had a lot of complaints, and a lot of people, they felt some type of way about it. And some people wanted me to talk about this again. But the main thing that I kept seeing is about people in the workplace that are tattletales. And I'm like completely confused on that. Why are you so worried about what your coworkers are doing? How is it affecting you? You didn't see nothing shift on your paycheck from the two or three people at your job you tricked on last week. Y'all didn't see an extra $10 or $20 or an extra $100 on your check from snitching on somebody that you work with. Prove me wrong. But I guarantee you none of y'all did. You didn't get elevated to a minister or to a bishop or to an apostle, okay, because you tricked on somebody in the church and they elevated you. You're being used. If it's a manager and you the manager or supervisors or the team lead's pet, and they know you gonna come back and tell on a particular person, sweetheart or sir, they really are not messing with you like that. They only dealing with you like that because you're giving them information. You're keeping them in a loop about a person that they hate on. You're keeping them in a loop about somebody that they're jealous of. You're keeping them in a loop about somebody they're competing with. They don't like you. You're not friends with them. Because after work, I guarantee you, they not inviting you to their house. Some of you are you tattle telling and you telling all this stuff and you doing it for the supervisor, you doing it for the manager. But see, the truth about to come out for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all about to get a reality check. When the holidays come, oh, they up on us. Baby, when Thanksgiving come up, 2 months, 2.5 more months. Those that celebrate it. Oh, baby, when Thanksgiving come up, when the gift exchanges go, when Christmas come up, y'all little workplace tattletales and little supervisor pets and dogs and cats, baby, they not getting you no gift. You got a little grab bag and a gift exchange and they handing out gift cards and gift certificates. Baby, you not going to get one. When they cooking dinner and they go around and be like, oh, for New Year's, I'm having a party. Oh, for Christmas, I'm cooking. For Easter, I'm cooking. Oh, for Thanksgiving, I'm cooking. I'm letting you know ahead of time. And some of them, they real prissy. They going to have an expensive invite. They might send you an evite. Some people, they bougie like that. They don't even have to go to the, what's that, Party City. They don't have to go to they don't have to go to Dollar General. They don't have to go to Family Dollar and buy a stack of uh party invite cards. Baby, they gonna do an evite. They gonna go right online and set all that up and get your email and email you. But some of y'all, you ain't gonna get it. That's gonna be your reality check. Oh, I thought I was cool with the manager. I thought I was cool with the supervisor. But I see everybody else talking and gossiping. I heard them when I was walking past on lunch. They talking about they going to so-and-so house for Christmas. They going to so-and-so house for Thanksgiving. And I'm cool with them. I be telling them what all these people doing. That they inviting them, but they ain't baby. Yeah, reality check. They don't like you like that. You're not their friends. You serve your purpose. You served your purpose. You know what I'm saying? You served your purpose. And like I said, J.E. Lou, I hear you. James Christ Conscious, yeah. I'm just telling y'all, these people, they don't like you like that. Just period. You're going to find out. If you got a whole bunch of people that like you, it's something you're not doing right. It's something you're not doing right. It's something you ain't doing right. See, I know I'm in the right place because there's a whole lot of people, they don't care for me. I'm really not their cup of tea. I'm okay with it. I would be scared if a whole bunch of people like me because I'm like, no, God, I need to get in your presence more. I'm watering down. I'm placating. I'm pacifying people now. This not what you call me to do. I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. The Bible says, woe to you when people speak well of you. Yeah, you on the wrong track, ma'am or sir. Yeah, some people will like you. I know some people that love me, they like me, but a whole bunch of people where I'm just nah. And if you like that, you're in a danger zone. You not in a good place. Not doing the work of God, you not. No, you're offensive to people. When you really out here preaching the real gospel, and when you conducting and carrying yourself a certain way, baby, you become enemies with people. People do not like you. But you better celebrate. You in a great position. I'm just telling you. Marlene, hey, how are you? Beatrice, I see you up here too, sweetheart. But I'm letting y'all know. Be in the workplace tattletale, that ain't what's up. Patricia, I see you. I see all y'all up here. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I told you I ain't want to be up here that long. I said what I needed to say. You all get the point. Those that didn't get it, run the playback. It's a video message that already dropped. Because everybody don't watch my lives. They don't. But I'm just letting y'all know. So now y'all see you, baby. You know what I'm saying? People will do anything. They talk about the shoes you wear. People will be in competition, monitoring you. Oh, this person overdressed. How you overdressed? No, babes, because you come to work with your hair all over your head and you didn't want to take a shower or a bath and you got on dirty shoes. You're intentionally doing this. I'm not talking about nobody that's legitimately struggling. See, I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way. If somebody's struggling, they struggling. We don't laugh at that. We don't do that here. I don't do that here. Somebody that's legitimately struggling, they don't have the money to buy a pair of shoes or they only got one outfit. We not talking about them. God bless them. If y'all can help them, help them. God requires you to do that. We're not talking about them. I'm talking about people, they do have the money to get shoes. They do have the energy and the strength to wash their hair and be presentable. They choose not to. But then they get mad at you and they'll judge you and be like, oh, you overdressed. Oh, you trying to impress. Nah, baby, that's your own. Don't project who you are off on me. You comfortable like that. You look like you literally rolled out of bed, wiped one of your eyeballs off, put on your coat and left out the house. Like, stop playing with me. So I'm letting y'all know. Bethany, you said you finally found a stream that isn't Spanish. And I actually can speak some Spanish, to be honest with you. Real talk. Prince, I love you too, baby. I'm happy to see you too. Tanya, I see you, baby. I see y'all up here. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm finished. I'm finished. But I see y'all. Now I'm shouting y'all out. Sprocket's daddy, hey, I see you. Tanya, Prince, hey, y'all. Bethany, Willie, hey. Sherry, hey. Nice to see you up here. James, Rosardis, if I'm saying your name right. Sanaya, I see you. I see you. Roxana Jimenez, I see you. Trina, hey, boo. I ain't seen you on Instagram. Denarius, I see you. Randy, where have you been? I have not seen you. Y'all, some of y'all up here, I'm going to get y'all. Y'all been hiding out. But I know y'all going to be like, I've been hiding out. Because y'all only saw me, I think, like twice last week. Man, I've been real busy, y'all. Joshua, I see you. Saving Holy for Christ, I see you. Kimberly, I see you up here too. I see y'all. I see y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. Hey. Oh, Danny, thank you. Shout out to my members that's up here. Judy the Jew, I see you. I see y'all. Caribbean Queen. Thank y'all. Thank all of y'all for tuning in. Susan, I see you. Welcome to the Faith Show. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's a chilly day here in Chicago. Everybody back to wearing hoodies and jackets. I love it. The hot heat is over, y'all. It's over. So y'all gonna see me back with my favorite black jacket on. I got like 2 or 3 different black jackets. Y'all will probably be like, yeah, she be wearing that same jacket for a long time. No, I just like black jackets. I like windbreaker jackets, because even in the dead of winter, I will wear those. Because the big hot coats, you start sweating it. I like thinner jackets. So that's my thing. But I got like 3, 4 probably different black jackets of different cuts and styles. That's just me though. I don't do nothing extra, y'all. As long as my stuff clean, y'all got to develop this attitude. This is just my attitude. Y'all don't have to be like me. You don't have to listen to this part. But just a part of me is, look, long as your clothes clean. This whole theatrical, setup, you got to wear a different outfit. I'm not doing nothing extra. It's some stuff I don't even feel like digging out the closet or out the container or whatever. I don't feel like doing none of that. I'm going to just rock what I rock, and that's it. That's it. Rodney, hey. What you doing? Oh, you leaving? I thought you weren't leaving. What? I said I thought you weren't leaving. Hey, y'all, I'm talking to Rodney. You want to say hi? I'm live. Hey, y'all, look. This is my cousin.
Hey.
Y'all see him? This is on YouTube.
Off, man.
You said turn it off?
I said clean your camera off.
How? My camera dirty, y'all? My cousin saying my camera dirty.
Let me see.
You want me to?
1 second. Let me see. Let me get these people's face. There you go.
Ain't he so handsome, y'all?
Later.
Y'all see my cousin? But yeah, y'all see my cousin. I wanted him to talk to y'all longer. But that man got his own thing. He doing his own thing. But I'm gonna get him, y'all. I told him I want to interview him. He's real tall. I don't know if y'all could tell. What's your name? King Bob Love Chicks. He's not married. My cousin is definitely not married. Not at all. No. But y'all, he's real tall. My cousin is real slim. He the pretty boy in the family. He is 6'4", I think. I think my cousin is 6'3" or 6'4". Because I told you all my brothers are tall too. My oldest brother is 6'1" or 6'2". The other brother I think is exactly 6 feet. So they tall. Yeah, he's tall, y'all. But I told him one day, Sherry, is that the cousin? No, that's another cousin, Sherry. That's the other cousin from the other side, from my mom's. Well, this cousin is from my mother's side. But the one that I talked to you about, Sherry, yeah, that's another one. He a pretty boy too, though. But yeah, y'all, I told him I want to interview him. I told him that I want to interview him and I want him to talk to the single ladies up here. Because my cousin, he flies a lot. He travels a lot. My cousin, it's rare that I see him. It's rare that I see him. Very rare. He's always gone for weeks and weeks, months at a time. He has traveled all over the world, in and out the country. I don't even know where he going now. I don't know. But when we talk, it's always brief because he's like fly by night. But he's real busy and he's like a professional poker dealer. He does that as well. And he does pretty good for himself. And like I said, he travels. He's about to leave and go to Vegas. He probably finna leave and go somewhere now, but I know at the end of this month he's going to Vegas. He got a couple of little celebrity friends, y'all. I don't want to tell all this stuff. Y'all would probably have to go follow him. I could give y'all his handle. Y'all probably have to go follow him, or I'll probably leave it up here. But yeah, he got some friends. Um, but yeah, I want to interview him because I think he would be able to help a lot of the single women. He's had a lot of relationships in his life, and he feels a certain way, about just women and relationships and marriage. He's never been married before. He does have daughters. He has some children, 4 girls, but he's a single man. So, oh, Danny, you going to Vegas too? My cousin is obsessed with Las Vegas. He is obsessed. He's always in Vegas. He loves Miami. He loves Vegas. That's his thing, honey. But yeah, y'all, I'm done. I thank all of you all for tuning in with me today on this live. I missed you all. I love you all. I hope you all had an awesome weekend. I wish and hope that you all have a very blessed week this week. I hope you guys are staying safe. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Thank you for those who have shared this video. Like I said, guys, if you would like to join the memberships, there are 3 different levels that I have. You all don't have to feel pressured. You don't have to go up to a level 2 or a level 3. You could get the first one, the welcome. I mean, like I said, it cuts down on the riffraff, and I really thought it out. I thought it out for a very long time before I made a decision. I thought it out. But I said, you know what? I cannot keep up with a lot of the comments. I can't always respond to everybody. And like I said, we can't control who comes up here. I don't know who's going to join my live. But some people, they come up on the live and they get real nasty. They get real ugly. They get real disrespectful. So I'm sorry. I have to filter it out. I have to categorize people. And that's just what that is. So yeah, guys, I'ma head out. I'ma see you guys later. Like I said, those who have been supporting me, I thank you all for your support. Thank all of you all for joining. I really appreciate the love. You guys know if you want a one-on-one, you can email me. I am available. Some of you all, I am going to get to you late. I don't always see the email until later, so my responses may not come in immediately when you send me the email. You all probably know that, but if you don't know that, for those that are new here, I'm telling you all that I'm not going to always be able to respond lightning speed. You all have to be very patient, and I will get to you. Oh my God, that loud music. But anyway, guys, Sanai, you said where can you join? go on my channel and look at the different sections and click on memberships. They should have memberships there, and when you click it, you should be able to join. Ban House of Manasseh. Hey, good evening and peace and blessings to you too. Thank you so much, Randy. Danny, thank you. Kalai, Yazriel. I'm sorry, sis, if I'm asking your name. Aubrey Rose. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Aubrey, you said why? Tell me why this popped up while I'm working with the workplace snitch. Now that's hilarious. Now that's funny. That makes me chuckle. But yeah, Kala, if I'm pronouncing your name right, I see you, sweetheart. Much love and respect to you too, my sister. And thank you for subscribing. Sprocket's daddy, you still up here? Thank you guys. Antonio, I'm okay. How are you? I'm okay. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Hi, I don't know who you are. I cannot pronounce your name at all. I see your thumbnail up here. Elizabeth B. Hi. You new here, Elizabeth? Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Oh, you're Russian. Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for clarifying. But I still don't know how to pronounce your name, though. But, or are you saying that that's your name? I'm Russian girl. Like, I don't know. Yes, Aubrey, I feel you, my sister. I feel you. Because this is a very common thing that happens with people. People just, I don't get it. Overgrown men and women. Who comes to work to just be a tattletale? That is so weird to me. It's weird. It's so weird. You gotta be an unhappy, bitter person where you just telling on folks. Who does that? Even in the church. I just never understood it. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't understand it. Who does that? Why are you even watching people that hard? Why? Why do you want to hurt other people? Why do you want to harm them? Why do you want to see people get in trouble? It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, guys, let me head out because it's dark. And y'all know I hate being on live when it's dark. You know, after I run a couple of errands late, maybe I'll go live when I get back in the house. I'm not sure. But thank you all so much for joining. Y'all stay encouraged. For those of you that this live video resonated with, just stay encouraged. You just stay in your lane. If it's somebody in the workplace that's tattletelling on you and they trying to get you in trouble, don't be distracted by them. I'm telling y'all, don't be distracted by them. You keep being you. You set the example. You set the tone. Because sometimes when people see you being quiet and you conduct yourself a certain way, you rub off on other people. They get inspired by that. Now, they not going to tell you that you inspiring them to change for the better, but they watch you. They watch you. You got to treat people with a long handle spoon. Charisma Matlock, I see you, sweetie. Sherry, I'll be back. Don't worry. The Lord willing. But thank you, guys. Like I said, if you guys want to schedule a one-on-one, let me know. If you all want to email me. Those that want to join the membership, you go on my channel. You click on each section. You'll see videos. You'll see shorts. You'll see lives. You'll see memberships, playlists. You'll see all that. And you just click on the memberships. So I'm going to talk to you guys later. I love y'all. Keep me in your prayers, and I will be praying for all of you. Okay? Bye-bye. Kisses.